Hello beautiful people, Julia here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Julia Inspired Lifestyle Channel. And on this channel, I talk about all the things you need to know to learn how to earn money, how to save money, and how to invest and multiply your money, specifically in stocks. I am a stockaholic. Oh yeah? So every week, millionaires and millionaires to be just like you, that's if you're not one already, watch and learn how to make money, how to save money, and how to invest money from this beautiful and amazing channel. All the things that will help you to move a level ahead in your life, because 2022 is our money year, and I want to give you options to better your life. Have you subscribed to my channel? I'm waiting for you. Can you just click on that red subscribe button for me, because it gives me motivation to do more videos. Secondly, YouTube shows it to more people, and when you do that, you are one of the first people to see my next new video. And if only you know the next video I'll be dropping, you will quickly click on that red button. Welcome beautiful people, welcome to the part 3 of this series, and I'm super excited. This is the Julia Inspired Lifestyle Channel, and I welcome you to today's beautiful episode, and we are wrapping it up now. The first was how to know if you're already in financial crisis. The second is how to save. Third one, financial success on autopilot. And I'm super excited to be sharing this valuable information with you. Yeah, I love that so much. I love to give value. I love the fact that you would be so glad you bumped into this particular YouTube channel. So let's get started. Basically, I want you to understand how to set your money, your finances on autopilot for success. All right. So how do you automate your finances so that you work less? A lot of people are working so hard and they have no clue how to automate their finances. So they are doing every single thing. Whereas some people do less and their money is working for them. So this is where we're going to be starting. But first of all, there are a couple of questions I want to ask you, because this question will help you to understand where your success is at the moment. See how I put it? The questions will help you to understand where your success is. There are actually a lot of questions, but I have just trimmed it down to just 7 important questions. 7 important questions. I feel like if you understand these 7 questions, please answer them in your own way. Write it down, score yourself, and tell yourself the truth. Now, I'm not going to be there, of course, you know, but you need to tell yourself the truth. No one needs to know the truth except you. You are not doing this for me, you are doing it for you, your children, and your children's children. So if you are understanding me, let's get to the first question. The first question is, are you satisfied with your present financial situation? Now let me explain it. Are you happy with the money you are seeing in your bank account? Are you happy with the money you have in your savings? That is if you've started saving. If you've not even started saving, you already know the answer. Now the third one, are you satisfied with the money you're investing? Like if you look at your investment assets, if you have one. If you don't have one, don't worry, you already know the answer. Your answer is no, you're not satisfied. I know that. So, but the question is for those who have or you don't have, just answer carefully. Just think, the values of money you are seeing in all these portfolios, are you really satisfied? That's the first one. So it is a yes or a no. Yes, I'm satisfied. No, I am not satisfied. The second question is, do you use up all your income every month? So if your salary at the end of the month is 150,000 naira, the question is, when you look at expenses you make, when you pay your light bill, fuel, DSTV, whatever, all the things, food, the things you have to pay for in the house, do you use up all the income or do you have some left? So if you use up all the income, the answer is supposed to be yes, I use up all my income every month, or no, I don't use up all my income every month. Alright, so that's the second question. Please answer this question very, very well. Okay, the third one is, are you currently indebted to anyone or any organization? Let me put it in a better way. Are you owing anyone? Are you owing someone? Some people are owing their father, their mother, their siblings, their friends, their colleagues in office. They are owing everybody. So the question is, are you currently indebted to anyone or any organization? There are people I know, all the apps know their names. They are always sending their relatives messages. This person is yet to pay up. So are you indebted to any of those loan apps? Are you indebted to anyone? Write it down. I'm owing my mom 40,000. I'm owing my sister 100,000. I'm owing my brother. I'm owing this my friend this amount. Write them down. It's important that you know the people that you're owing. It's important to have an idea, okay, how much? If I need to work hard and raise this amount of money, this is what I'm going to use for it. Okay, so you need to understand and have a plan for that. So this is very, very, very important. How many people are you currently owing? If you're owing someone, yes, I'm not owing anybody. No, I'm not owing anyone. Then the fourth one is, do you save at least 10% of your income to an account you cannot touch? I know this is a tough one, right? Yeah. Do you save at least 10% of your income to an account you cannot touch? I know many people answer no on this one. 10% of your income, that means if you have 1 million as income, you're taking out 100k. Aha! So I'm explaining so you'll be able to answer this question very, very well. So that's the fourth question. Answer correctly. I'm not there. This is about your future. Let's get on to the fifth question. The fifth question is, if you do not earn any money for the next 3 to 6 months, can you survive on your savings? Answer. If you don't earn any other money from now to the next 3 to 6 months, can you survive on the savings that you have? I know it's a no for a lot of people, but answer correctly. The sixth question, do you have all the money required for all the education of your children? Let me explain. Let me explain this one. For example, you have a child and the child is in the kindergarten. Okay, so I'm talking about someone that has just one child. Now, can you calculate how much you need from that kindergarten to the end of primary school, to the end of secondary school, and to the end of the tertiary institution? So if I have to do a rough calculation, maybe a child will need about maybe 12 to 15 million naira for the education, looking at the current situation in the country. So if you have 3 kids, you have that amount by 3. That's the fifth question. Okay, that's the sixth question. Let's get to the seventh one, which is the last one. There are actually a lot, but I feel like these ones are the most basic, so that it gives you a clue where you're heading to. The seventh one. The seventh one is, are you currently earning from 4 income streams? Let me list them for you. The first one is a physical product. You have a physical product you're selling. The second, you have a digital product you're selling. You have a physical service that you sell. You have a digital service that you offer. So, do you currently earn from these 4 streams of income? Yes or no? I know maybe some people have maybe 2 out of it. If you don't have the 4, just it's no. If you have the 4, it's yes. Now let's come to the conclusion. If you have 3 no's in your answers, you have 3 no's already. just know that you're already on the path to financial crisis. It's the truth, actually, but there is still hope. So the whole essence of this exercise is not to make you to feel terrible, feel bad, feel like a failure. No, I'm just here to help you find clarity and find a way out of your situation, because in the whole mess, in the whole darkness, there is still light. So I'm trying to help you figure out your current situation so that you'll be able to make a headway. That's what I think you need to know. So what you need actually is a wake-up call. This is the essence of this whole session. This is an educational channel, so I'm not here to start cracking you up. I'm here to tell you the truth, to help you find a better way for your future, and you'll be happy that you're actually learning this from this channel. So what you need is a wake-up call. So you basically need to start saving. Like, now is the time for you to manage your financial system. And let me even sound something. If you are up to 40 years and you've answered this particular question and you actually got 3 no's, you're already in financial crisis. You are already, because age-wise, you will now have shorter time to hit on your target. So when I'm saying a wake-up call, you should really, really wake up, like pour water on your face and understand that sip coffee or something that will clear your eyes. Okay, so the wake-up call is now to start saving up reserve for your long 30 years of retirement, or 30 years plus of retirement. Because that's why I talked about the mindset, because you have to develop a very positive mindset about this thing. So the first thing is to start saving ASAP. Like, if it's possible, you can start today. I've actually created a little group for saving challenge. So it's just to help you with accountability. You're not saving it to my account, you're saving for yourself. I'm going to show you the different things to use for you to do your savings, but you're going to be accountable to me. So I'm going to see what you're saving and help you to achieve better results. And it's a free group, okay? So you're not paying to be in the group. You're going to pay to do some other things, but for this group, I'm doing it as a commitment to help you out of this current situation you are in. The second thing you need to do is identify your money personalities. If you missed, this is the first time you're bumping into this particular channel, please go back and watch the last one. I talked on savings. I extensively discussed the different types of money personalities, and probably I'm going to lift it and put it in a separate video so you can know the type of money personality you have. It's very important. If you know whether you're a spender, you're a saver, you're a shopper, you're a debtor, or an investor, or even a gambler. Then the last one is money management, because money management will help you to hedge against all your excesses, all your past mistakes. So it will drive the decision you take, the system you're going to put in place to protect your money. That is where money management comes in. And when you are actually identifying your money personalities, you're also going to identify the money personality of your spouse, your partner, because it's important. If you know your own, you don't know your spouse's, so it's going to cause a problem. So you need to know the two of them. So that's the wake-up call. I hope now you're wide awake. Wide awake? Alright, so the next I'm going to discuss is the practices that set your finances down. Let's go there. So this is, I kind of made a list of the things I feel. I know there are so many, the list is very long, but I just want to shorten it and talk about the very important ones that really, really affect us. So I'm going to discuss the bad practices that run your finances down. The bad practices that run your finances down. So let's get into it quickly. The first one is focusing on just one type of investment. What I mean by this is focusing on Ponzi-like investments. There are people I know, they're not investing in stocks, they're not investing in mutual funds, you're not investing in money markets, they're not investing in bonds. All their money is in get-rich-quick schemes. They are looking for where to put money and get returns that are not thinkable, and they are not doing anything, and repeatedly they have lost money over and over and over. So if your mind is focused on only one type of investment, you will keep losing money. I know someone who was in MBA failed, he moved to Chinmark has failed, he moved to Oviauza, that one failed too. So you can see a series of one type of investment. The money that is gone, if he had gotten financial literacy information, he would have been able to use that money for better, investments. So when you are focused on only one type of investment, you get into the bad Ponzi schemes and you're going to lose. And some of these schemes don't even actually want to have issues, because if you notice in this whole thing, those that are really into agriculture are very much affected. So many things can go wrong. Too much rain, lack of rain, so many things. And once one thing goes wrong, they will eat you raw. So be careful. The best thing to do is you have to learn how to diversify. Save, invest in the right schemes, so that you don't lose all the money. Okay, there are people I know, they are paying debts because of this type of investment. They focused on one type of investment. So the next one I'm going to talk about is just having one stream of income. In this time and age, depending just only on your salary is so dangerous. I don't know how else I'm going to put it. The truth is, at the age of 25 years, many people already have an idea how, you're already getting sensible. Okay, it's a time for you to start thinking of, what do I start doing with a little? In fact, I feel like financial literacy should go all the way back to the university, so that before people start graduating, they have a grip on financial management, on financial literacy, really. Because the reason why people are not stable is because they have just one stream of income. It's high time you develop several streams of income. Create one, create another one. Don't go into the 5 at once. Take it one at a time. You can, when I mean multiple streams, I don't mean you can own a bakery, you don't own a school, you have a shop. There are doing 3 different things that are scattered. What I mean is, you can actually earn stable income from different streams of income that you have control of. Let me give you an example. Maybe you love to bake, so you bake cake for people, spread date, weddings and all of that. Then the second part is you develop trainings, so that you train people on how to make cakes. The third part is you can now create eBooks for people, maybe recipes. You can sell recipes to people. The fourth one, you can own a shop, which is when you sell the cake products. Can you see all of them are linked? So you're doing one thing, but they are bringing you money in different ways. You can also consult. So everything is tied to that area. So you have one thing that is giving you money. And they are all linked. You can also create a YouTube channel where you teach people how to bake cake, and you can get it monetized and you can earn from it. So you see, everything is all for your own good, and it will reduce the stress in your head. Okay? So that's the second one. The third one is you have no financial plan. So you don't know where your money is going to. I hope by now you've actually gotten the hold of my book, Where My Money is Going To. It's a very important book that gives you a clue how to track where your money goes to. Very important. The free copy is in the description, so make sure you grab it. So when you have no financial plan, you don't know what happens to your money, you don't know where you spend the bulk of your money, you don't know where you have money leakages, and you keep going on and on and on and on. If you go through your bank account, you see lots of money have gone through your account, but it's been spent carelessly. So that is why you need it. The fourth one is not maintaining the relationship. There are people that could have given you something extra to do, maybe to manage their social media page, or maybe to go out with them to do their business so they can pay you as partners. But because you don't have good relationship with them, when you were with them, you didn't maintain good relationship, and then you left. And these are people who are supposed to help you, and you've lost that opportunity. So maintain good relationships with people, because you have no idea who is going to be a speaker There are people who may not give you money, but they can recommend you. Their words matter. Once they speak to someone about you, their recommendation comes in top notch. So make sure you maintain those kind of people. All right. So that's the fourth one. When you do not maintain, so they're likely going to reduce. And then there are some circles of friends that you need to take off. There are people who help you to spend more money. So change your circle. Okay. The fifth one is poor pricing for business owners. Some people, you're struggling so much. You have a business outlet, you have a staff, and at the end of the month, because you didn't price your product very well, you end up losing. So some people will tell me, I bought this product for 500 naira, I sold it for 700 naira, I made 200 naira profit. That's a lie. You have not even considered the cost of your logistics, the running cost, the equipment you're using for their maintenance, the staff salary, your own salary. By the time you add up everything, what is now remaining is your profit. Don't just calculate your profit like that. So poor pricing can really drive you down. You see people after opening a shop and they're running their businesses, after like a year, the shop is down, they've packed up, they will move on to the next thing because of just poor pricing. Okay. The sixth one is supporting a business without agreement and proper conversation. I see this happen a lot. So many times we are exposed to a particular financial investment, and you may be to support your friend. Okay, I come and meet you and I say, hi Obi, please, I have this business. I need you to give me like 2 million naira. Let me put into this business. Every month I will give you 5%. And then Obi says, okay, fantastic, let me just give you 1 million naira. So Obi sits in his office and he's very happy that he has been able to start up another stream of income. There's no proper conversation around it. You have no idea what are the risks. What if there are months when the money doesn't come? What if there are delays in payments? These are conversations people don't just, they don't even remember those things. Okay. Another one is you have no agreement that, okay, I'm going into partnership with this person, I have to sign all those things. You just get into it, and then along the line I start finding a little difficult, maybe payments that are being delayed or some little issues, and I'll come and I explain to you, come, what I want is my money, just give we agreed on 5%, just give it to me. These are things that should have been discussed. Along the line, the person may end up trying to give the money back. Let me pay you back and have my peace of mind. I don't want to do it again. Or along the line, the person feels like this person is not even doing anything. I'm just giving you 5%. I mean, the person is checking the profit that is coming is no longer much, and the person has to continue on that 5%. Along the line, the person will just, it can really go the other way. So for me, make sure when you're supporting a business, have proper conversations around it. Sign documents where necessary. Okay? Very, very, very important. So another thing I'm going to chip in is bad character of people. Sometimes I find a lot of it in this our generation Z. I don't care attitude. I want quick money attitude. No hard work. I just want to sit down and get money attitude. Poor work ethic. You don't want to work in a company. You just want to be earning money. You want to go to the office and sit down and talk. Indiscipline. You see people who come to work, they're so indisciplined. The way laziness. Oh my God. These are certain things that will end up dragging you into the mud. So if you have all these type of practices, now is the time to have a switch back and do the right thing. So the next thing I'm going to talk about are the steps to recover. So I call them the road to recovery. So how do you recover from, now you know where your issues are, now you know where you're standing at the moment. So the question is, how do I move forward? So there are a couple of things I'm going to be discussing. The first one is track your expenses. Track your expenses. Get a notebook. I'm going to do a separate video on budgeting so that you have a clue. I'm going to so simplify it for you so you would be happy you are part of that. Don't miss the next class. I'm going to discuss what budget is and how you can prepare your simple budget. Okay, so track your expenses, write down the things that have taken your money the whole of this month. This is the month of May, so from 1st of May to the last day of the month, check all the things that you spent money on. It will help you when you're planning for the month of June. Okay, I'm going to explain it better in the budget YouTube video. All right, so track your expenses, know where you're spending. Are you spending a lot of money on data? Are you spending a lot of money on food? Is it food that you eat out or food that you consume in the house? Are you spending money on clothing? Are you a shopper? You need to know what takes the bulk of your money, so you know how to retrace yourself. The second is budgeting. I'm going to drop it here. Let me share with you a simplified type of budgeting that I help people to do. I call it my reverse budgeting. So what I do is this: at the end of the month, once I get all the money from all my income streams, I first of all pay myself, okay, this month I'm supposed to put in 100,000 in my investment account. I first of all take it out, because that's like the one that I'm going to pay myself. This is me, my own. I take it out first. Whatever that is remaining, I use it to solve all the problems. So when I have taken out the one that concerns me, my future, the remaining one, I will start splitting it. So at that point, because you have limited money, your sense will begin to work. your brain will open up, so that when you want to spend money on food, you now know that, okay, in this whole amount, what I can budget for food is only 10,000 naira. So how do I buy the things that will work for me with this 10,000 naira? So I call it reverse budgeting. The third one is financial literacy program. Please, I'm begging you. The way we spend money to eat shawarma, to take ice cream, to go to the movies, please, or even to buy a shady or to buy a new dress or new shoes to wear, please bring out small amount of money and invest in your financial literacy program. In my community, we run a full 1-year program where you get access to a lot of information that has to do with how to earn money, how to save money, how to invest, which is the major thing we are doing there. So I don't see why you cannot, push yourself to save money to get the proper knowledge. It's important. Please, I'm begging you. It's not for me. You mustn't take it from my community, but please get financial knowledge. Take a program that will open your eyes to see the best ways to do these things, okay? And then invest right to retire early. If you do the right investment, in the next 10 years, you should be retired. If you're 20, by 30, 35, you should be retired because you've done the right things. And this is access to information. When you don't have this information, how do you now do it? At the age of 40, you'll be thinking, I wish I can turn the hands of time backwards. And you cannot do that, sadly. So for getting access to this information, I feel you should not mess around with the information you have. Just listen to it. And it will be so unfair if you have access to this information, you don't share it with 20 of your friends. Who are these people you know that having access to this video will bless their life and change their lives? Please send it across to them, because it will be very, very important. You're saving their lives and you're saving their future. So this is where I'm going to be ending this particular video training. I hope you've learned a lot. To wrap it up, you're going to earn investment principles so that you will know when you have a certain amount of money where you should put it. You should know how to diversify, and you should start preparing to retire early. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and this was truly educational and a true blessing to your life. I hope to see you in the next video where I'll be talking about budgeting. Don't miss it for anything in the world. Don't miss it. I still remain your friend Julia, and this is the Julia Inspired Lifestyle channel. And if you have not subscribed and you have listened to the end of this particular video, please click on the red subscribe button and like and drop a comment and say thank you, Julia, I learned a lot. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.